Sherman Palladino. She's the creator of the television show Gilmore Girls. She has a new show called Bunheads, and it's about, I guess, aspiring ballerinas. And it's on the ABC Family Network. And the creator of Grey's Anatomy, Shonda Rhimes, watched it, I guess, like a week or so ago. And she tweeted, hey, and she tagged ABCF Bunheads. I guess that's the Twitter account for the show's whatever. Really? You couldn't cast even one young dancer of color so I could feel good about my kid watching this show? Not one. So she kind of, you know, dissed the show, I guess, for not having diversity. I guess it's a bunch of white ballerinas. And the show's creator, Palladino, did an interview recently where she said, you know, I'm not going to get into a argument with Shonda Rhimes, but I will say that, you know, women, for some reason, don't support each other. I've always felt that women, in a general sense, have never supported other women the way they should, and I think it's a shame. But to me, it is what it is.
That's chicken shit, is what that is.
So wait, what's chicken shit?
What Palladino did was she completely shifted the tone of the argument over to, oh, look, women don't support women, when it was, why don't you have a multi-ethnic cast?
Right.
Two completely different things.
Right.
By the way, Gilmore Girls, how many people of color were on Gilmore Girls?
None.
None. So there is actually a history in Sherman Palladino's shows of there not being people of color.
No, the same thing could be said for HBO's Girls. You know, I've never seen it, but from what I've heard, the main cast is there are no minorities in the main cast. They have supporting roles.
Right.
I guess they're overly stereotypical.
As a young girl growing up reading books and watching TV, it's really hard when you don't see anything that kind of looks like you.
Someone who has a valid criticism.
Yes.
And she's saying, oh, you should just support me because I'm a woman.
Right.
What the hell?
But I'm in the minority here because I don't care that not all shows are diverse. I don't care because there are so many shows that are diverse. Like Shonda Rhimes has so many shows that are that way. I mean, not everything has to be The Breakfast Club. Some things can be undiverse, and it's okay. And I don't get the same way.
There were no black people in The Breakfast Club.
Right. I was going to say that.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it doesn't have to represent everything. Is what I'm saying.
Sherman Palladino could have said that, and I would respect her far more if she had just said that, rather than trying to twist the argument over.
I don't like the women have to support women. I don't like that either. But I'm all right with shows if someone wants to make a certain show. Well, there's so much on television. You can watch something else. I mean,
it's like 700 channels.
Yeah, I don't understand why every show has to be diverse.
Maybe that's just not the story she's trying to tell, and that's fine. Well, some of us would like to see more diversity, but maybe it's not realistic. Maybe there's just not that many.
I'm not arguing against diversity.
Well, again, in that
John is anti-diversity.
In that case, all Sherman Palladino had to say was that wouldn't have been realistic for the story that I'm trying to tell, rather than trying to change the dialogue.
It's actually an issue of timing, not having enough time to cast the right young female of color. And when she said that, I said, why didn't you open with that? Like, we had a limited time for casting. We cast the first girls that we thought would really do well in the parts. It's unfortunate we weren't given more time to seek out that perfect young woman.
That's all she needed to say.
That's all she needed to say.
Had anyone heard of Bunheads before this?
No.
I hadn't.
I had.
There you go.
I was a bunhead. So
I could have sworn that, after my day,